Hi everyone, it is a pleasure connecting with you. I am Dipali Kulshresht, the Salesforce consultant at Cloud Analogy, which is an ISO 9001 and 27001 certified Salesforce Silver partner. Before we start with this webinar, I would like to let you know about Cloud Analogy. So, Cloud Analogy is a premier Salesforce development company and Salesforce implementation partner that has delivered more than 150 plus projects. We have a team of more than 100 plus CRM experts and provide a wide range of services such as CRM administration, consultancy, development, CPQ and PADOT, and data migration. So, from here on, my colleague will be taking over, guiding you with every aspect of this webinar topic.
Thank you for introducing me. So, before proceeding ahead, let's clear a few doubts about the webinar. You all are muted for now, so you can type in the questions in the chat box. I will try to answer each one of them at the end of this webinar. So, let's get started towards an interesting journey. I will cover these topics in this video. So the very first topic will be bring data into Einstein Analytics. Then what can it do for you? And then insertion of a CSV to Einstein Analytics, where I will discuss how to insert CSV file into Einstein Analytics. Going forward, I will talk about smart spreadsheet chart intelligence and then suitable chart for dataset, where I will tell you how to set charts for our datasets. So let's start with bring data into Einstein Analytics. Data is the lifeblood of every organization, driving critical business decisions day in and day out. Moreover, incomplete or inaccurate reports are critical liabilities. This accelerator helps you develop a strategy to combine Salesforce and external data on the Einstein Analytics platform, enabling you to leverage the full potential of Einstein Analytics by starting with the right information. So, there are two main steps involved in integrating your data: loading and preparing. Loading is the process of bringing data into analytics from its source in a form that you can either explode right away or prepare for later exploration. The tool you choose to load your data depends on your data source. For example, you can load data from Salesforce objects with the data flow, or load external data from a web-based data warehouse service with the connector. You can also load external data directly from CSV file or from Excel. When you load data into analytics, you load it into datasets. A dataset is a collection of related data that is stored in denominalized yet highly compressed form. You can prepare data in a dataset to combine data from different sources, calculate new values, and clean data. You can use the data flow to create the one or more datasets based on data from Salesforce object or existing datasets. A data flow is a set of instructions that specifies what data to extract from Salesforce objects or datasets, how to transform the datasets, and which datasets needs to be make available for querying. With a data flow, you can manipulate the extracted data and override the metadata before you load it into a dataset. You can schedule the data flow to run to keep the datasets to up to date. Data preparation is the process of transforming your data into the form of meaningful and valuable to people exploring it. This preparation can include combination data, combining data from different sources, calculating new values, and cleaning data so that it's consistent and meaningful. Analytics gives you two ways to prepare your data flow and data sets. What it can do for you: improve quality. availability and timelines of management information, increase reporting efficiency as data shows in reports and accurate, developers strategy to combine Salesforce and external data on the Einstein Analytics platform. Also, we have further benefits like overcoming the limitation of the augmenting operation in Einstein Analytics for joining objects having many to many relationships, and flexibility of creating joint data per business needs, as there is flexibility to add only those columns that are needed. Easy maintenance since new columns can be added by altering the Apex code. And we have another benefit is schedulable and updatable columns per the requirement frequency interval. A single dataset which eases the effort needed on the analytics side, where developers will no longer need to write SQL code. Also, it improves dashboard performance as there is no need for SQL code, which runs on high data volumes. Also, we don't need additional code in data flow, which saves time as the flow executes faster. Now let's move to smart spreadsheet to chart intelligence. Table of data is helpful to look at, but sometimes it's difficult to take it all in with large amount of data or draw meaningful insights from those rows of numbers. With analytics charts, users can transform table of data into beautiful and informatic vision that won't require the audience of the users to do math in their heads. So they will spread less time explaining. But it there are more than a dozen of types of analytics charts available, but not all charts are created equal. Some are just better of at visioning data in a way that pops out the specific insights you are trying to communicate. In analytics, each chart has certain characteristics that determines the type of data it can display. Now, insert a CSV to Einstein Analytics. So, first of all, we need to make Einstein Analytics enabled org. There are few steps to enable analytics. In the Salesforce setup menu under Administrator, click Analytics, then click on Getting Started. There you need to click on Einstein Analytics. Then you need to assign permissions to the particular user of analytics. So to give permissions, to go to Setup menu under Administrator, click Manage User, and then Permission Sets. So after that, you need to click on New button and enter suitable name in the label field as appropriate. This will automatically create the API name as well. After that, for licenses, select the license to associate with permission set. In this case, select the analytics growth permission set license. Then when you select a specific permission set license, any user signed to the permission set is automatically assigned to the permission set licenses. If you select none, you must manually assign the permission set license to users before you can add them to the new permission set. After that, you need to click on Save button. The permission set overview page shows the new permission set. Now add new user to the particular permission set. Then click on System Permissions to open the list of user permissions enabled by the analytics growth license. Then click Edit. You can now assign your new permission set to users, which is covered in. So now convert the now to insert CSV file into analytics. You have set up your org for enabled analytics. Convert the spreadsheet into CSV file and then import the file into analytics as a dataset by following below steps. Start the app launcher, search and select Analytics Studio. Then in Analytics Studio, click Create on the upper right side of the screen and choose dataset. Choose CSV file as source of the data which you have created below before. Now in the new dataset screen, click select file or drag the file. In the file selection window that opens, select the file that you want to upload and click open, then click on next button. To verify that the dataset name is file name, and then click on next button. At last you just need to edit field attributes, click upload file button, and your upload will begin, and this will create a new datasets screen. Click select file or drag the file. In the file selection window that opens, select the file that you want to upload and click open. Then click next button. So to verify that the dataset name is file name, and click next button. Then in edit field attribute, click upload file. Then the upload begins, and a new dataset gets created. Well, chart for dataset. There are more than a dozen types of analytics charts available, but not all charts are created equal. Some are just better at visualizing data in a way that pops out the specific insights you are trying to communicate. In analytics, each chart has certain characteristics that determines the type of data it can display. In Salesforce org, you have to enable Einstein Analytics. To enable Einstein Analytics, you just need to type Analytics in Setup menu, and you will find Getting Started tab. You just need to click on this tab, and here you will find Enable Einstein Analytics, but I have enabled before, so we will go with it. To create and upload data, you need to assign some permissions to the particular user. So to assign permissions to the user, you just need to create permission sets. So type permission in setup menu and click on permission sets tab. I have assigned to a couple of permissions which we need to upload data. So here these are permissions which you need to assign, and I have opened in other tabs as well. By manage assignments, you have to click on manage assignments, then choose the particular user and assign it. As soon as you will complete this, you just need to click on launch app and write analytics studio and click on it. After clicking on it, you will be able to see create button to create the dataset. Yeah, here the click create button, you just click on this button and you will get some options here. You just need to click on dataset, and here is the options from where you can choose your source data. You can import your source data. So I am importing the source data from CSV file, so I am clicking on this option. Else you can import data from Salesforce data, external data, or your data sets as well. So as I'm importing the data from CSV file, I'm clicking on CSV file, and then you will find this upload section from where you can upload your CSV file to create a so after clicking on this, I'm choosing a CSV file and click on open. Here is my file, and just click on next button. It will redirect me to this section where I can enter any name here, and then these are configurations. Just click on next button. You will find all the tabs here with all the tabs or columns here which are present in your CSV file, and to edit something, name or app, you can click on back button and add something. So let's go forward, and I'm just clicking on upload button. It will upload our file and redirect me to create the chart for the particular dataset. It will take a moment, so we need to wait for it. As soon as your file will be uploaded, it will redirect to this page, and here you can verify your API name and credit date, all these details. By clicking on explore button, you can set your data in charts, and also you have filters to filter your data, and columns or rows to choose which column or row you want to add. And also you can add some formula here, so you don't need to calculate your formulas on your heads. By clicking on charts, you will find all the charts we have in. So I'm taking donut. Yeah, it will create a donut for you for your from your data. You can choose matrix or some other charts as well, which will show graphical presentation of your data. So by clicking on save button, you can save your chart or data set. So enter any name here, and you can type any description here as well. By clicking on save button, it will save your chart. Yeah, here it is. So I have choose bar, so it is showing me bar. You can find all these charts here which you have created, latest dataset which I have created recently. So by clicking on this, you can find your chart here.